if you had to leave the audience with 3 tips or strategies for getting beyond resistance or identifying their resistance, what would those 3 tips or strategies be?
Okay, so one is to know that wanting doesn't lead to having. Just because you want something doesn't mean you'll take the necessary steps to get it. And that's because we have a part of our brain designed to hold us back. Mm-hmm. 2 is when you're working with resistance, you got to throw all the other tips and advice out the window, because those are a lot of the tips and advice is really meant for maximizing results and maximizing your efforts. Mm-hmm. When we're dealing with resistance, it doesn't work. With resistance, it's about trying to get ourselves to do the thing, right? It's about taking the simplest actions that lead to the biggest result. And then 3 is, if there was something simple I can give, because resistance isn't, the human mind and body are complex. So when we're dealing with resistance, it's not simple and easy. Like, we just scratch the surface of it. But if there was something that could really make a profound shift in a lot of people's lives, if they implemented this one thing, it would be self-talk. And self-talk are pretty much statements that you say or repeat to yourself of the changes that you want to have or have happen. For example, if you want to be a more assertive person, you would repeat statements like, I'm strong and assertive. I communicate my needs and wants. Now, you may not think repeating that statement could do much, but it's huge. If a person just did that and nothing else, they would start to become much more assertive over time. So I created a statement, and it took me 15 years, writing 12 books, traveling to over 100 countries to narrow it down to this one statement. And if people repeat it, I promise them it will help them get over their resistance and have them doing more. And it's, are you ready for it?
I am.
Okay. I'm a do it now person. I do things now. I finish things right away. One statement. Just repeat it in your head all the time. You can repeat it when you're going to bed, when you're waking up, waiting in line, in the shower, driving, cooking, cleaning. That's how I do it. That's how I've traveled to 100 countries, written 12 books, and done amazing things like snowboarding, scuba diving, rock climbing, dancing, yoga, so much more, is because I have this thing running in my head all the time. So I'm a do it now person. I do things now. I finish things right away.